guys, this is Real Appalachia with Shane.
And Melody.
And today we're coming at you from Letcher County in the town of
Whitesburg.
Whitesburg.
Yes, but don't let that fool you because this is a colorful little city.
Oh, it is a city, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you. Subtly corrected me.
That's all right. But anyways, we hope that you guys will enjoy this video. If you do, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Let's get on the road and look this place over.
Yes.
Preserve America. Explore and enjoy our heritage. Welcome to Letcher County. Preserve America community. And this is timely. I forgot about this. But there is a tie to Whitesburg for Francis Gary Powers, who, by the way, I'm writing about in our book.
Yes.
It's not about Eastern Kentucky, though. It's about Southwest Virginia. But still.
Where he was from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it talks here about Francis Gary Powers and the U-2 incident. The catapulted activities of the U.S. into world view. He was a native of Burnt Iron, which was fun. With other pilots directed by CIA, flew U-2s over Russia, photographing missile and industrial sites and nuclear tests. On May 1st, 1960, when his plane was disabled, 1,300 miles over Russia, Powers parachuted to safety. Over. I guess that don't mean it's over. It means go to the other side.
Oh, okay. I thought over meant like the end.
Yeah, kind of like on walkie-talkie or something, like over, or CB, over. So he was taken prisoner. Powers stated his compass had malfunctioned on a weather flight. Finding film intact in plane's wreckage, the Russians told him he would stand trial for espionage. Sentenced to 10 years imprisonment, Powers was released in 1962 in exchange for a Soviet spy, and he was later decorated by the CIA. Died in a civilian helicopter crash. Now,
well, I cannot wait to buy the book.
I know. Did I sell you?
War of Southwest Virginia.
You're going to learn a lot more about this.
Yeah,
do you know the movie that this inspired? Do you know the name of it? Do you remember?
I do. You're going to tell us that, right?
Oh, I thought you were going to tell us.
Bridge of Spies.
Okay, yeah, I thought you didn't really know.
Tom Hanks.
I thought you were bluffing.
No.
Yeah, it was Bridge of Spies. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
If you watched it, and it's so yeah, you said Tom Hanks is in it, so.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more to the story than that. In fact, when Francis Gary came back, he was, at first, they vilified him as a coward for not, well, I'm not going to write it. Read a book.
I was going to say, you're going to have to
read the book. Read the book.
Don't give it all away.
That's a tease. Read more. There's a lot more to his story.
You're not going to buy the cow if they get the milk for free,
That's exactly right. We need to save it for the book. Thought we'd hop out and give a good close look at this building here. 1842 boutique.
Yeah, I think the Howard Law Firm to the left is really cute too. It looks like a really old building.
Yeah, they both, you can tell, historic, and they've been repurposed for
greater good.
Greater good, and they look distressed and aged, but it suits them perfectly. It looks great.
Yeah, it does.
And there's Community Trust Bank, where I almost went to work.
But not at this one.
But not at this one. I went to Elkhorn City, home of Patty Loveless.
Yes. Near Pikeville.
Yeah, near Pikeville.
There's a little bit of similarities there. A little bit.
Yeah, one of these guys is a hero, and the other isn't.
The other guy can eat a hero.
That's about the only.
This is in memory of all Letcher County veterans.
That's the same look that I get when I make a joke. If you look at his face, that's the exact same expression you give me.
Oh, really?
Unimpressed. What?
Unimpressed. Yeah, I could kind of see that. Yeah, that does look like me after you sing or tell a joke.
Yeah. The winds are blowing. You know what they call those, don't you?
A windmill?
No.
What?
Pinwheel.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what a pinwheel is, don't you? Another kind of pinwheel is. Got confectionery like sugar, and I know, like that's when mine makes those little jumps. It's kind of neat that they got little art. I
can't believe I said windmill, pinwheel.
I know, it's like, shoo, you're not having the best game of your life here.
And this is outside of the Letcher County Courthouse, which is also where this statue of the memorial for the veterans is.
You're trying to give like a subtle hint.
I'm a butterfly.
Oh, is it a butterfly?
Yeah.
I thought it was angel wings. That shows you how much I pay attention, doesn't it?
We did that in Mountain City.
That's what I'm stuck in my mind. Okay, a butterfly,
a butterfly. I love butterflies.
Oh, not very manly, but so I don't guess I'll be standing there, but I'll let you roll this one.
I think it suits you pretty well.
There's something about things in deterioration. Sometimes it's kind of cool, though, isn't it? I don't know what it is. Like that window busted out up there.
Nature taking back over.
Yeah, the vine growing and.
Yeah, I think that's pretty neat.
And they boarded up some of this stuff, but it looks like, I don't know. something neat. Just something neat to show. Letcher County strong. Hashtag Team Kentucky. That is a reference to the flooding that plagued this area. So good to see them bouncing back. I'm really impressed at how much this came back. This town is on the comeback.
That's right.
And there it is, the Graham Memorial Presbyterian Church.
No, I love.
I don't know,
oh my gosh, I love it.
Almost looks Gothic or something, doesn't it?
I love Gothic architecture.
Yeah, it's just, I love that to the left.
Is it like? Well, I guess it is with like the left part there, but it's also kind of like Tudorish.
Yeah.
Kind of style.
You know what that reminds me of, don't you?
What?
Tudor's Biscuit World. Pinwheels, Tudor's Biscuit World.
You may need to lose some weight if a church makes you think of Tudor's.
I'm trying to find one that reminds me of a salad, like a Cobb salad or something. I wish I found something that just made me want to exercise.
Yeah.
Like run a couple miles or something.
That's called a mirror.
Ouch. Man, that's just an awesome vantage point, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I love that.
Especially as it's night has come into the Cumberlands or whatever, but it's those lights coming on are really neat.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Looks like they're working on this building right here.
Yeah.
That'd
This is
be,
the one from the backside. We said it looked like nature was like retaking it.
yeah. So hopefully it's something good happening here. Let's hope. And then to the right of that, looks like
J.H. Frasier.
J.H. Frasier, home of Brent's Barbershop. And here we are at the Streetside Grill and Bar. And they're representing the Big Blue Kentucky Wildcats. Now this is Wildcat country here. Wildcat crazy. All right, why don't you hop down there and take a look around.
I don't think it's open.
Oh, okay. Well, darn.
No.
Looks very interesting though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Now we're looking across the road to the Harry M. Caudill Memorial Library in Summit City on Main.
It's a pretty little town.
It really is. It's well preserved.
Yes.
It's amazing how much all these buildings are still hanging in there.
Yeah, even with the flooding.
Yeah,
Heritage Kitchen, that sounds good.
it does sound good. And there is the post office.
Yeah. It's pretty. It's got the little artwork in the front
Yeah.
too.
Again, shows that they committed to being more of an art community.
Yes.
So these buildings, we're tracing most of them back to the 1920s, aren't we?
Yeah, so the gray with the red down there says J.A. Holbrook 1923. And then the one that you were just at that said Coffee and Art, it says 1925.
So maybe they built the street up from bottom up towards the top of the hill.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because these are just a little bit different, you know?
Yeah.
They look like they're built different times, and which would not be unusual.
A little bit different architecture.
Yeah. Well, look who we ran into down here. Dolly Parton, the one and only, plugging her Imagination Library right outside of the library. Okay, we've kind of come to the end of the street here. It's like Pacos Restaurant, booming right now.
Yeah, what did I say? Paco?
Paco, I think. What did I say, Paco?
That's Southwest Virginia way.
Yeah, old Paco.
Paco.
Yeah. I love those stained glass windows on the church.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. The Whitesburg Methodist Church. Okey-dokey. We're starting here at the Whitesburg ARH Hospital. And we almost needed it a minute ago when I drove through.
A stop sign?
I didn't want no stop sign. It was just I just ran right through some kind of cutoff of some sorts.
Oh.
Oh, you probably weren't paying attention, which is good for me.
Well.
Think nothing of it.
I was looking out at the town, so yeah, I was a little distracted. Yeah, we just did a little quick drive through of the town and...
Yeah, now we're at the hospital and then just going to show a little of that.
Yes.
Cause
But getting right into things too, Whitesburg is the county seat of of Letcher County, Kentucky. And it is a home rule class city, which we see a lot of in Kentucky.
Yes.
So the town was actually established or founded in 1842, but it was incorporated in 1876, and it was named in honor of Daughtery White, who was a legislator from Clay County.
Okay.
Yes.
Migrated down here.
Yes. And the post office opened in 1843 as Whitesburg, but with a different spelling, courthouse.
Okay.
And
well, I know, right in front of us is the infamous.
Yes, I love this.
Famous. So famous that it's whatever, but yes.
It's so famous that it's famous.
I can't get over it. I'm just looking at it.
Welcome to Whitesburg, Kentucky. Population 1,534 friendly people plus 2 Grouches. And they got 1 Grouch visitor right now.
You?
No, you, of course.
Me?
Yes,
what have I done?
you. But that is not the 2020 population. The 2020 census population was 1,706. So.
Well.
Yes. And Whitesburg has a college, the Southeast Kentucky Community and Technical College. It's always good to see a little Appalachian town have a community college.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, if you're wondering how to get a town named after you, this Daughtery White was actually only in office for 2 years.
Really?
He had introduced Letcher County's enactment bill in the state legislature.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that deserves it, to my way of thinking.
I know that you're dying to have a town named after you.
Oh, I would love it. God, I'd love it.
Yeah, so if anybody is looking to rename their town, you could have a Shanesville of your own.
And I might could be able to chip in a few bucks on it.
That's
If it's
great.
50 or 100 or something. Oh, we're rolling down to here.
You know, one thing that I thought was cool of somebody that was from Whitesburg,
What's that?
Rob Webb, or Nelson Robinette Webb, and he was the American voice artist for 60 Minutes and the CBS Evening News. And yeah, he did voiceovers for thousands of TV spots, but he was originally from Whitesburg, Kentucky.
Well, how cool is that?
And he died shortly after his 82nd birthday. Yeah, so, and that was just in 2021. But pretty cool that he was from here.
Yeah.
There's also Jessamine Duke, who was a former martial arts fighter, and she was also a professional wrestler for WWE.
Well, I'll be darned.
Yeah. So they got a cute little downtown.
They do, and I like this little veterans park. It stays hopping. They got a lot of good stuff for children. And
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, just a fun little place. Whitesburg's got a lot going on. I'm shocked to hear that the population isn't more than it is.
I know that was shocking to
It
you.
was, because there's always something going on here. It's hard to get parking.
Yeah.
And it's a bustling. Now there's a lot of little communities laying around here. Now, you don't just see that every day, do you? A big old tank.
No.
Gotta put that on camera, don't I? Gotta put it on the news.
Yeah.
Good old
Pretty
tank.
neat.
I'd like to drive that through the town of Whitesburg right now.
I want that army truck. I think that's pretty cool.
That is cool. Drive up here to this farmer market and we'll turn around, but it's did I ever tell you I almost moved to Whitesburg?
No, you did not.
When I was a little kid, my dad, and then they're having trouble with their mines that they had, and we're looking to move down here to Whitesburg, and it was almost a done deal.
Yeah.
A neat farmer's market. I just want to show that. So,
I think it's a cool side of that building.
oh yeah, I'll make a picture shot of that while we're down this way.
Yes.
I like this bridge too. It's kind of a neat thing to walk across.
Yeah, that little castle-like building
Yeah.
on the other side of the bridge.
Now you'd be surprised that this has really developed a more of an art community, and
You know, I would not be surprised at all, because I was actually thinking about how many beautiful murals that they have in town.
well, that's true. Very true.
Yeah. I think
And they've did a really concentrated effort into attracting that kind of population and attention, and they've really tried to keep their downtown area up.
yeah.
So they got a little bit of a twist on what most of your other eastern Kentucky towns have. And I think to some degree it's worked. But we'll take a gander just in a second when I'm gonna make me a left without getting us splattered.
that don't sound too good.
I know, a little bit tricky down through here, but...
Especially with somebody that don't stop at stop signs and such.
Well, yeah, a guy like that. I don't know anybody like that. Little barbershop. Atomic Raid Arcade. That looks fun.
Yeah, that looks really cool. We love arcades.
Oh, beautiful church. Whitesburg Methodist. So here's the downtown area. And see, it's a lot bigger than what you would see for this population, too.
Yeah, there's Pacos Restaurant.
Paco. Natasha, Rachel, photography, Western Auto. You don't see those signs anymore.
Harry Caudell Memorial Library.
Now, Harry Caudell was known for Night Comes to the Cumberlands.
Oh, yeah.
He ended up having a very controversial life because he started believing in eugenics and so forth, but his original work there, The Night Comes to the Cumberlands, was very inspirational to even John F. Kennedy. John Kennedy used that. It's part of the reason the whole war on poverty started, so.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
1842 boutique. Tony Jinx.
Yeah. Makes me think that that building might date back a day or two.
Yeah.
It goes back to the beginning of Whitesburg, you said,
1842. 1842.
Yeah.
In 1842, Whitesburg Whitesburg formed the Kentucky Blue Hills. Something.
I'll roll with you. I've had too hard a time drive to follow your process here.
It does seem like a little bit hard town to drive through, especially if you're not familiar with it.
Well, it puts me in mind of Richlands because I know Richlands like the back of my hand, but I can see how somebody didn't would have problems, and I think this person's got some problems right now. Even more than me.
I guess. The pink building matched the red buds.
Yeah. I want to call them red buds instead of pink buds. I don't know, I'm just being...
Maybe pink buds was already taken.
Just talking out loud here.
There's a funeral home ahead. Oh yeah, there's a lot of like one-way streets.
Yeah, and you gotta make a choice here.
Yeah.
I think I'll go back to the left.
Sounds like a good choice, I think.
Yeah.
Seems like the bulk of the town is that way. Downtown aesthetics, if you would like some Botox or lip fillers while you're here.
I could use some, that's for sure.
Weight loss injections.
I could definitely use that too.
Well, I could too, so.
They could hook me right up.
There's another funeral home, the Letcher Funeral Home, established in 1983, sorry.
Almost went to work for Community Trust Bank, believe it or not. I would have had they given me the job, but they passed on me over.
In Whitesburg?
No, in, shoot, what's the town that?
I'll look at the Butterfly Wings mural.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can get out and take your little picture there.
Me too. Perfect. What's the town that
Oh, look at that building. Go down that way. Oh wait, it's a one way though. Sorry, but we better see that building.
Don't blame me on this one then.
It's a memorial. It's a grand, maybe, Memorial Presbyterian Church. It's beautiful.
Might be the
I gotta
Shane and
see
Melody
it.
Memorial Church if we don't.
If I keep telling you to go down the wrong way road.
And I'm me just blindly trusting you.
Well, I don't know how you get down there, but you need to figure it out because that is so cool.
I love that Western Auto sign. Obviously, they're out of business, but those used to be very prominent back in the day.
It's got hours up, business hours.
I don't know that maybe something else that took over the building, I would have to assume. Now, how do we get down that street? That's all interesting.
I don't know, maybe the right here? Well, there ain't no right here, is there? Huh.
Well, that's weird, isn't it?
That is very weird.
Would you look at that?
Well, I have no idea.
This way, and go back down here and turn around and see if we can see that church again. I bet we would have to go down further. We'd we'll have to figure our way out.
We'll have to figure it out.
This has to be done.
Yes.
It's too important.
That's really neat.
Oh, now I got somebody tailgating me, so let me pull up here and turn
That
around.
don't make any sense.
What?
Yeah, just that road. Mountain Heritage Festival Village. So they must have a yearly festival, Mountain Heritage. Sounds like something fun.
Now that's an interesting little art here on the side of the...
Yeah, it is.
I like that.
Yeah.
And it ties into what we were just saying about it being an artistic community.
Yes, which I always appreciate.
Yes.
I love art. Roundabout Music Company. I also love music.
Yeah. What do you feel about roundabouts?
I do not like roundabouts.
I wondered about that with you.
Does anybody like a roundabout?
I'm not a big fan, but I'm probably not as opposed to them as you are.
Yeah, because you just don't care. You just pull out.
Yeah. So let's take another look downtown here. Downtown.
Everything's great when you're downtown?
Yeah.
Is that what you're singing?
I was singing more Macklemore, but yeah.
We've done that before.
I know.
Well, that says...
But you can only go that way. Okay. Well, we go down this way, and there's church
then
back
it says
this way.
do not enter. Oh, okay.
You can't. You got to
okay,
go left or right.
So this is so confusing. Another little part of the downtown.
Yeah, they got a pretty large downtown area for this size of a town.
Yeah. So to the right was the fire department and the city buildings. Forever Ice Cream. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Letcher County Health Department.
And the Kentucky Mist Distillery.
Oh, yeah, that looks really neat.
Now this area was pounded by the flooding, and I can tell that because...
That alien mural.
Oh yeah. What's really neat to the left here is Apple Shop, and it was about half underwater.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I saw pictures. That was just horrifying.
Oh.
And so it looks like...
This building?
Yeah, they've done a lot of work to it, but
Oh wow.
hopefully it'll be back in business now.
Goodness.
Yeah, Apple Shop's been around a long, long time. And of course, they document history of Appalachia and so forth. Mm-hmm. But not quite as popular as you might think in this area because they got a little bit of a left-wing slant. So it's a Trump country. You can imagine how that plays.
Yeah.
But they have a huge archive of old films and looks like, is that window busted there? It looks like it might be. To the left.
I don't think so. I think
okay.
it's
Shadow.
like mud or dirt or something actually from...
But that thing was completely
You know, like if water gets in, it gets...
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like there's an inner window that is busted, but the outer window is okay.
Okay, it makes sense. But
That's
yeah.
cool. RC Cola.
So,
I love
yeah.
these old murals.
Kentucky Virginia Motor Body Shop. Okay. Okay, so once you leave Apple Shop's area, you come up through this way. Nice little church here.
Yes, the First Baptist Church.
First Baptist Church, Whitesburg. So we hit the residential areas,
Yeah.
showing a little bit more where the flooding hit and that type of thing. So
Right.
fortunately, they seem to have recovered pretty well, it looks like, visibly.
Yeah. Yeah. And so this is where the road was wiped out that we saw a little bit ago.
Yeah, it's just still a sobering reminder.
You guys will be able to see some of the flood damage. And there's also, if you kind of look at the residential areas to the right, there's some piles of debris and stuff that they've gathered up.
Yeah, this road up here gets a little hairy as far as you can see they still got the cones out.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how high that water had to get. It's just mind-boggling really when you look at it now.
Oh my gosh, I know. And then like to the left, the rocks are being held up right now.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Just to think you're getting caught up in this and just knowing it, you know, just the mercy of the waters.
It's really a miracle that there wasn't more lives lost than what there was with the Kentucky flooding.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah, as bad as it was, and it was bad, make no mistake.
Yeah.
It could have been worse.
it could have.
So, well, we've just about made a big loop here, haven't we?
That's right. We're about at the hospital. There's a sign.
I think this might be a good place to kick it to the outro.
I think so.
Well, I'm heartbroken. Are you heartbroken?
I'm heartbroken.
I'm heartbroken, and we're collectively heartbroken. Pine Mountain Grill is closed. We got here too late.
Yes.
Oh, it's such a good food, though.
Good food, and they got a nice little shop in there. It's kind of like a local Cracker Barrel.
Matter of fact, sometimes when they have them in stock, they sell the PD, the pink-tailed possum bug.
How awesome.
Yeah. So we love Pine Mountain Grill and the good food.
Yes.
Good people. And like Melody has pointed out, there's another post office here in Whitesburg, and that makes me wonder, is there two in Whitesburg?
Yes.
Or is the one defunct?
No, it looked like it was an operation.
It looked like it's an operation.
I really think, but I could be wrong. But it is odd to have 2 post offices for a town of 2,000 people.
And this was nice and big. We wonder.
It is newer.
We wonder what the deal is. But anyway. All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed this look at Whitesburg, Kentucky.
That's right, and I love checking out this church, especially. It was my favorite. I would love to hear what your favorite part was.
Yeah, it was great. We've been to Letcher County quite a bit, and this is one of our favorite stops, though.
Yeah, definitely.
This seems like a town on the move.
Yeah, we hope it was for you guys too, and if so, give us the thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and we will see you on down the road.
That's right.